So,
Chris, the valve will be at the bottom. That's it. Put it on like a rucksack, but make sure
Right
the
arm.
side arms, Rich. Make sure the side arms are out. Right arm goes in first, then swing it around. That's it. And what's the minimum number of people involved in breathing apparatus exercises? So if you had any problems getting it on, you'd help each other. Yeah? What you want to do now, don't do the waist belt first, because these two chaps did do that, and it's wrong.
I found that out after.
These first. So you get your, see how he's done it?
oh yeah.
Right. And try and pull, Rich, try and pull with it like that, and then it comes up a bit higher, and you'll find it's easy to get the valve. You got it now?
Yep.
Then do the waist belt. Believe it or not, right, and I'm big, there's a lad at Reed Bordle Coal Stores in Boroughbridge. You know,
Oh my God!
You've got mail.
that
You
waist belt will not
bastard!
go around him.
No
He's
way.
that big. That's fairless, yeah.
Wouldn't go around 10 bells, would it?
They've also got a chap there who does that much bodybuilding and stuff like that. He can't get his arms round the back to turn the cylinder valve off because he's got that, you know,
Yeah.
V, and his arms are just out there, and he couldn't. He was gutted because he felt it was a slight on him. What you heard before? I said, you can't turn your cylinder valve off. What you want to do?
You got somewhere for that too, or is it just?
Don't worry about that because you wouldn't have any of that. If you see what I mean, because you've got that Velcro that goes around there. So what you want to do now is get your neck strap on. And what you're doing is quite right now. Get used to actually turning that off and turning it on. So both hands go back, pull that, yeah. Always turn it on with one hand though so you can hear it watching.
So that's.
So, right, that's fully on, right?
So to turn it.
This hand comes underneath, pull that catch back
Yep.
and start turning it to what, that's it. Really, that's good. Then that would be off.
That's off.
Let go with your left hand and turn it back on again.
Yep.
Keep going until it won't do anymore. And then, if you can't turn it at all, it must be fully on. With one hand, if you can't turn it, it must be fully on, so it will give you air. Do you want to do that again and
Yeah,
turn
I'm
it off?
just gonna turn it off again.
Because that is the bit that gets most people. Would you agree with that? It's when you've not done it before. So this bit, we're going to go, right, call.
Let's.
Tails, do you want to go first or Tails, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, right.
Just trying to think where that is. That's fully on at the minute, isn't it? So.
Put the mask on, chin in, pull it all the way around. That's it, all the way around. Make sure it's not twisted. Lean forward. Grab the bottom two straps and pull gently up towards the ceiling. Not sideways, up, back. That's it. Middle two the same. And then the top one. Do the top one. Come there. That's it. And then take a shot. There you go. Now you can look up.
there.
You just breathe normally now. Okay. How are you feeling? No, don't worry about it yet. We'll find out when we do a test on it. You happy with that? Right, so the next test he's going to do is the positive pressure test. Finger, break the seal. That's it. Okie dokie. We're now going to do a leak test. So both hands behind your back. Pull that catch back and start. And as you start turning it off, that's when you take a deep breath in and hold it. Once it's off, okay, the left hand comes up to this gauge. Keep that one on the valve. So take a sharp, really deep breath in and hold. Really take a deep now. No, take a deep breath in now and hold it. You count to 10. So you shouldn't hear any leaks. That shouldn't drop. Once you get to 10, slowly start just little short breaths. And you're looking at the whistle going off. Open up the valve. What you did then was you took too deep a breath. Did you notice how out you went? Don't do it like that, you go. And it'll just slowly drop. Okay? So if you just, the last test you would do with a bypass, which is on the demand valve, you did that. If you get the hose, follow the hose up towards the demand valve. There it is. Crack it open. That's the bypass open. Shuts it. and you'll be ready, right? So if you just keep calm, off you go, sir. You would say, Chris, you would take it off. Don't do the one hand, no, always hold it by the bottom two straps. Get one in each hand.
Yeah.
And always, before you do that, make sure you've got the neck strap around the neck. And then hold these two straps.
Yeah.
Your chin goes into that chin cup at the bottom, and then pull it over, right the way, that's it. Lean forward, let it hang, grab the bottom two straps, pull up towards the ceiling, middle two, and once you've done the top one, then you take a sharp breath in. About now. There you go. So what's his next test?
Finger.
Positive pressure. That's it. Okay. And the next one is going to be the leak test. So both hands behind your back. Pull the catch back, and as you start turning it off, take a deep breath in and hold it. You see what I mean about take a deep breath in? I couldn't really hear you take a deep breath in. He's doing it, yeah, and he's counting to 10.
After deep breath, then turn it off.
No. After he's done this, I'll explain. Nice and slow, do it little short breaths. And it should be dropping, which it ain't yet. Whistle goes off, turn it on. Instant turn if you got it. And if you try the bypass, no, positive pressure, open the bypass, that's it, just turn it, that's it. You can let go of the valve now, you can let go of the valve, you'll be ready to go, okay? So if you just stand there, and we'll go on yours now, so positive pressure. Now, both hands behind, pull the catch back, but don't, as you start turning it off, so if you imagine I'd go catch back, and like that. And you've got to look at that, count to 10. And then it's really short breaths. Once you've got to 10, short breaths, to make sure this is testing the whistle, you see. Taking too much in there. You haven't turned it off. What you're not doing is taking a deep breath in, you're going, you're not taking a deep breath in. No, turn it on. All the way. When I say take a deep breath in, I mean like that. Not slowly, because you're going. So pull the catch back. And then as soon as you start turning it, take that deep breath in and hold it. And hold. And turn it off. Keep that hand on the valve. And you're counting to 10. You're making sure the gauge doesn't drop. Once you get to 10, really breathe out, and then a little breath in and a little breath out. And it should be dropping, which it is. So you can control it that way. Whistle will go in a minute. There you go. On. That was better, wasn't it? That was it. That was a lot better, that, yeah? So if you think about that one, and if you'd like to do the positive pressure leak whistle and everything else again for us. Good. You see, what it'll do is really, you see what I mean? When it's off, keep your right hand on there. Just give it count to 10. Can you see how you can more or less see people's faces a lot better with that?
Yeah.
Everybody, I do that. I put it on. You can hear yourself, can't you? Excellent. So if you want to try again for us as well. Yeah, you can do the positive pressure if you want. That's it. Both hands behind your back. Catch back. As I said, have a deep breath in. In fact, you want to both do it together now if you want. Do you find yourselves holding your breath at the same time?
I'm doing it now. I'm doing it every time. Just made me laugh. I was thinking about when you were feeding kids when they were little. Mouth also open, one spoon.
Really short breaths in. That's it. Hey, it doesn't help that your whistle goes off below what it should. You've done really well. If you were a pair now, you've gone through the test, what would your last test be? Bypass, yeah, so you've both checked the open the bypass up. And then, before you went into that hazardous area there, what I would do is you'd have a gauge check with each other. And actually tell it, because you can speak, remember?
Yeah.
So you tell Rich what you've got, and Rich tells you what you've...
Yeah. 2-5. 1-9.
So that gives you an idea of what you'd be breathing, you know.
Yeah.
When you next go to have a gauge check, bloody hell, you know, Chris is breathing it down a lot more quickly than I am. So his whistle might, and if Chris's whistle goes off first, what happens? You both leave.
Right.
Yeah? If one person's whistle goes, both out. Okay? Now to take the masks off, right? Left hand, yeah? Grab the demand valve and your thumb will go onto the button, press it and then loosen the mask. But don't breathe, just hold your breath. Press the reset button,
Yeah.
and then you can slacken the mask off. There you go. Now, once you've got that gap, you can breathe then, so you won't set it off. All you'll do, if you breathe in too quick, is you'll reset the demand valve off again. Not as bad as you thought?
No, it's alright, yeah. Yeah.
You got there, didn't you? You're worried about the cylinder valve and all that. So, when you take these off, when you slacken everything off, before you slacken everything off, turn the cylinder valve off.
Yeah.
Then open the bypass to purge it. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm actually have to go through. But we'll go for a 4 people team walk around. But we're going to go through the after use sort of thing. And we'll do the quiz as well. Was that as bad as you thought it'd be?
No, it wasn't so bad.
You are
Just
allowed to
getting
say
used to
yes,
that
you know.
back. Well, yeah, it's just getting used to that back. When it kicks in, it's not so bad.
Do us
I didn't
a
realise
favour,
it was-
Richard. Really take a good deep breath in now.
Yeah.
That's a bit better than you did because
Yeah.
you weren't. It was like I couldn't really see or
Yeah.
hear it, and that's you've got to go. And
I'm
it's
taking it, but I wasn't sure whether to take it after I
You
turned
do
it
it
off
as
or
you're doing
when
it.
I were, you know, before I
yeah.
turned it off.
It's the
I'll
best
do
way
it.
to do it is if you think right, catch back and then
Yeah. Alright, take it in and then turn it off.
yeah. As you sort of say, you're doing it as you because if you wait until you get if you sort of start turning it off. If you want to take it off, by the way, bleed them, which you have done. Is yours off?
Yeah,
If you
that's
just bleed
fine.
the air, take them off. I'll show you why you can't do it any other way.